What's up, everybody? Steve here at Ninja Karaoke at another live filming of the JusB Speaks show. Welcome. Today we're going to talk about the difference between discipline and motivation and how that can take you from the streets to the octagon or an open mic to the main stage. Make sure you catch these gems that are going to get dropped today, and we look forward to motivating all of you guys. Stay tuned. Take it away, JusB.
Yo, what's good, man? It's your boy, JusB, and welcome to the JusB Show. Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, JusB, and welcome to the JusB Show. Really, this is called JusB Speaks Live, man. I get up here, I come to Ninja Karaoke, I got an amazing team. Shout out to 412 Creative. Yeah. Shout out to Successes, baby. Shout out to Steve and his whole team here at Ninja Karaoke. Yeah. You know what I mean? They allowed me to team up with them and we just create magic. I love talking to people. I love having influential guests, such as this young man right here. And we just talk about cool stuff. Normally I go into the health, right? Because I'm all about personal growth, self-love, just developing you at the rawest form. That's normally what I'll talk about. But now, today, we're gonna talk about the successes we have a little bit. You're probably wondering like, damn, I'm still fresh in my career, huh? Have I had some? Hell yeah, you have, man. I want y'all to give a round of applause for my little brother. Not literally, but literally. YSK, man, let's go.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Yeah.
I appreciate you having me on, man.
Always, brother. Next, I want to tap into the fact that this other young man right here, we gotta call him, you know what I'm saying? This other young man right here, bro, your dad has your back. I ain't come up having my dad. I really didn't. And it affected me, but I'm gonna keep it real. It really made me a better man. Yeah. Because I learned what not to do real quick, right? Yeah. But the fact that your dad is always here and helping you thrive, and he's putting his 110%, so it makes you put your 125%. Yeah. And that's dope, man. Shout out to you, Pop. Yeah. Now, YSK, I brought you on to this particular episode of the JusB Show because it's about successes, bro. Yes, you are a new artist, but from when we had our first interview to when I showed up to your listening party, it's a total different man. Yeah. And I love that about you. You have found successes. You opened up for who?
Ludacris.
What? So I gotta ask you, man, what's some of the fundamentals that you hone in on when you're focused on your craft, man? What's that foundation look like?
You know, for me, I really strive on trying to get it out the mud. Really trying to understand everything, whether it's like I'm an artist, but I'm also a producer, right? Before I knew how to make beats, I was writing songs. Okay. But I knew that eventually I would have to move into making beats because you can't have one without the other. Mm-hmm. It's like having one side of the battery be plus and then the other side being a plus as well. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work, So I kind of, to go back to your point about kind of what's the basis, it's just getting it out the mud and staying disciplined.
I like that.
Yeah. And consistent too. Consistency is everything. The moment that you give up is the moment that you fail.
Hey, consistency is everything. Consistency is really key. Yeah. That's one thing that I really, I pride myself on, bro, that I'm consistent. I ain't stopping for nothing. Yeah. I be having them days. You be having them days? Man. Oh, shit. We be like, I don't want to do this. I think every entrepreneur has those days. I mean, audience, entrepreneurs out there, do y'all have those days? Yeah. Shit. It be hard, right? Yeah. But we figure out a way to get through it. What are some of your routines to get out of that dark spot when you like, shit?
Because, the dark spots, they be coming out.
They be darking, boy.
They be darking.
They be deep dark.
I like to journal a lot. Okay. I like to journal a lot. I used to meditate, but I think now, as I grow older, I really just find solace in God. Like, I'm not a super religious person. I do believe I'm a super spiritual person, but I'm not a super religious person. However, I believe God is in everything, whether it's the atoms in the couch or the air that we breathe. And
that's deep. He said the atoms in the couch. I was like, ain't this wool or something?
I think now, especially in today's time, you gotta kind of find a sense of therapy. You gotta find a something to hold on to give you hope. And God is my hope. So God is what brings me out.
I love that, man. Let's get that up, man. Yeah, I love that, man. You know, speaking of God, man, it doesn't matter if whomever doesn't believe out there that's watching currently or not, but for the people that do, it don't matter who you believe, whoever you believe in, right? Whatever. Bro, like, I make content. Yeah. That's a part of my career. I love making content, right? So I post 168 pieces of content on each platform for each account every month, right? Somehow, but at the beginning of every month, it gets slow for no reason. All top content, everybody be like, what the hell's going on? My money low? Yeah. What's happening? But out of the blue, something told me like, bro, all you ever needed was God. I posted that. Well, it went dumb viral. I made like $100 off that one post. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. So sometimes you just gotta step back and check yourself. Yeah. You know what I mean? Remember that you ain't the only vessel, you the vessel. Yeah. There's somebody else in control. You gotta accept that and be cool with that. Yeah. So I'm happy that you really take time to meditate. I can't meditate for shit. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Bro, it's hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like, in meditation, you don't gotta sit there and you ain't like meditate for an hour, bro. Meditate for 3 minutes. It don't gotta be just taking the time to sit with yourself and kind of take it all in. Like, bro, when do you really have time to take life in?
Right.
You know?
Never,
bro. Everything is like New York City traffic, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I try to find, you know, my life is a little crazy. You know, I got a lot of stuff going on, right? Yeah. But to have those moments of that solace, like I was talking about,
very important.
Yeah, it's very important for the mental and for the spiritual.
It's a form of therapy.
It's a form of therapy.
Right. Now, speaking of therapy, bro, again, we had the first interview, a few months went by. Next thing I know, I'm getting invited to a listening party. Yeah. And then an album release party. Yeah. Right. And both of them was crazy. First of all, we always got a great vibe, man. You're a super cool cat. I love everything about you. But when you created the therapy project, bro, like, I didn't even understand that I needed it until I went and got it. I was like, what the hell? This is what I do. I give people this. You know what I mean? So to go and be able to embody that and enjoy that with you was amazing. Thank you. I want you to take myself and our audience on a quick little journey. And let's go for song. Can you just tell us what was the thought process for each one? Can we?
Yeah.
You can do that for me?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, tell, let's go.
So let me just give you guys kind of like the gist of everything when it came down to therapy. So the first song on the album is called Gather Round, right? And I detail kind of where I was at a certain point in time, right in between transitioning between elementary school and middle school. Okay. Right? And
you remember that ain't way back then.
Yeah. The 21 years of experience, guys. I'm not unk yet. But I took this time. That was the first time I've ever dealt with death. Right? My grandfather had passed, and that was, cancer sucks, right? So fuck cancer. That's how I felt, and I wanted to kind of detail that through the song, but I also wanted to detail the fact that no matter where you're at or no matter what space in life you're in, God shows up in so many different ways. Yeah. You know, whether it's the stuff that I'm doing now with music, or like just having a good family around to support each other and help get through some certain things. Yeah. And that's really what Gather Round is the message of Gather Round is bro, just get your tribe, get your people. Yeah.
Let's talk about self.
Okay.
That's my that's my one. You know what I mean? That is it's different.
Right.
It's different.
Yeah.
Let's talk about self, man.
Yeah.
Tell me about self.
It's a little alternative. I really wanted to dig into my Vegas roots, you know, us being a rock city. And that right there, even just the whole creation of it, it has no hook. It's just straight, raw, authentic emotion. And I was happy to capture that in that record, while also like talking about some real stuff. Like the whole idea of a mirror, of reflection, of looking back at something and casting judgment on it.
Yeah.
You know, like women of today, they cast judgment on other women. Men of today cast judgment on other men. Men and women are casting judgment on themselves. You know, like being an African American man in America, we've seen black versus, or dark skin versus light skin, or whatever type of just nonsense narrative.
Light skins is winning.
Nonsense narrative that they try to put together. It's like, I feel like there's so many things that divide us, and the reason being is because everyone is insecure, and that was the main idea of the album, or of the song Self.
Right.
Is no matter how many fingers are pointing at you, there's always going to be 4 pointing back.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so you got to look within before you.
How do you manage to block out all the noise while you're doing all that?
Like, what do you mean?
Like you said, you gotta be able to be like, hey, don't worry about everybody else, just focus on me. Look within, right? Mm-hmm. But we live in a world where that's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Because there's so much noise. There's so much people around you trying to encourage you, not all influence is good influence.
Yeah, 100%.
How do you block out the noise and stay true to you?
What are you in it for? You know? What are you in it for? Who are you trying to impact? Because who you're trying to impact is gonna that's how you block out the noise. Because it don't matter unless it's directly impacting who you want to impact. Mm-hmm. Everything else don't even matter. You feel me? You have to impact the what is the mission? Period, point blank. What is the mission?
Yeah.
And that's how you block out all the noise. Just focus on the mission.
I love that. What you mad for? Tell me about that one. That's my shit right there.
Man.
What you mad for? That's what y'all tell every hater that don't like you. What you mad for?
That's cool, bro.
Talk to me.
And that's basically what it was.
Look,
I made the track. I had a hater in mind. No, I'm kidding.
He is not lying.
I had a hater in mind. Not really. Sort of, kind of. But it was really just that emotion of like, bro, like, there's no reason to be mad. All I do is grind and stay to self, bro. There's no reason to be mad. And I feel like that's a lot of people right now. All we doing is grinding and focus. Like, how many entrepreneurs in here are grinding and staying to self, really just trying to get it out the mud? Make some noise. Make some noise. You feel me? So like, that's all we do as entrepreneurs. That's all we do as go-getters. We grind and stay to self.
Yeah.
Why can't you be mad at that? What they mad for?
Right, yeah. What y'all mad for? Haters. Anyway, man. Hey, so one thing that you did when we were at the album release party, you performed, right? You did an amazing job. First of all, you looked like you was hot as hell up there in that sweatsuit tuxedo shirt sweater thing. It was fly, but I was like, I know he up there hot. Yeah, you wasn't even sweating. I said, he young, 21, I get it. But one thing that you did that I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't ever see it, but it's not that often, bro. What's the name of the song? Family Reunion?
Yeah.
You called everybody up there. It was like, everybody, y'all here to support me? We all family.
Yeah.
Come up to the stage. I don't get up for nothing out my seat when I'm somewhere. But it was something about just the vibe, bro. Your energy is so genuine. I got my ass up. I was up there like,
hey.
You know, what was your inspiration behind that?
Us not having a family reunion song no more. There's no Frankie, Beverly, and Maze no more.
What the hell do you know about that?
You know, I got good parents. I got good parents, man. There's no Luther Vandrosses. There's no Marvin Gaye's. There's not a lot of like family-oriented artists. Not even family, just good music, bruh. You know, and I wanted to get back to that. If you look at the family dichotomy in today's time, there's not a lot of fathers in the household.
The family
The family dichotomy.
Say it again.
The family what? The family dichotomy, the family structure.
Cool, that's better structure.
Yeah, the family
For the people
structure.
that don't know.
There's not a lot of fathers in the house, or there's not a lot of mothers in the house. And so these kids are coming from broken homes, and we tell the kids, oh, it's your problem, it's your fault. But we're not looking at the older generation like, we're not holding nobody accountable. Because like, they're just kids, you know? And I feel like the song itself is not only holding everyone in each generation accountable, but it's also like, bro, how do we get back to building a culture of love. We get back to building that culture by family.
Yeah.
Who are the first group of people that are supposed to love you? Your family, your tribe, your village.
Yep.
You feel me? That's the only way that we're gonna heal the world, bro. Period, point blank.
Okay, you little
Thank
smart
you.
motherfucker. Y'all here, give him a round of applause, man. That was deep.
Thank you.
That was deep. Now let's get into, this song got motion. Motion Man. Motion Man. Tell me about Motion Man. I know
Bro.
you collab with Misfit and Challenge Her.
No, well, actually, the song was produced by Tyler Gass. Shout out Gass. You
Big
feel me?
gas.
That was one of the songs it was a bit different for me because I did drill music before in my past life.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, man. He said my past, he 21. He said my past life.
I did drill
Last
music
year.
in my past life, but it was a little off the Richter, right? It was
Okay.
crazy. It was wasn't what I was supposed to be doing. But when I made Motion Man, it got me back to a spot where I could do drill music but make it fun. And Tyler really helped with that. Like, he kind of helped structure the song in a way of like, yo, have fun with it. Like, you popping that ish. You talking like you him. Like, really be the Motion Man. You
Papa
feel me?
that is too.
Yeah.
I know.
You be the Motion Man. You ain't got to talk about nobody you killing, nobody you.
Facts.
You don't. That's not what people with motion do.
Don't, man.
You feel me? So, being in the studio, he took like 5 minutes to create the legendary Motion Man track.
That's
you
him.
feel me? Which
That's
is
him.
crazy. It's not normal, bro. Somebody get this dude some help.
Yeah, he
like,
different.
he's
Him different.
But that whole creative process was just fun, and that was really the first time I really worked with another producer, like someone that sat down and really showed me, like, yo, this is the vibes.
YSK, do you ever feel intimidated when you walk in rooms?
Intimidation? What is that?
That's what I'm talking about. Give me some. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, before I let you go to go do whatever you're gonna do, I gotta ask you, bro. Like, what kind of advice do you give? I don't know, cause I feel like you can give advice to a grown ass man, like they got some skin in the game. You know, let's give advice to them today. If you can give advice to somebody that's already been doing what they're doing, but maybe they haven't found any success, what kind of advice would you give that person?
It might not be the dream, but it's the approach. So it's never about like what you're dreaming about, because that's a God-given vision. You can't get out of God's vision, because Beyonce has a quote, and I said this before, but Beyonce has a quote. She says, "You're a grain of sand in the middle of the ocean." Right? So always remember that God's plan is bigger than yours. So the vision that you got before you were born, or where you're at today, is not your vision. It's purpose. So it's not about what you're doing to get to your goal. It's about how you're doing it. So just adjust. That's it. It's all about adjustments. Adaptability is everything.
For the old folks, pivot, make the pivot. Yeah. It's gonna be all right. Hey, man, congratulations to you. Give a round of applause to my little bro, man. Hey, man, shout out to you. Where can we find you, but what do you got coming up next, man?
Yeah,
Let us know.
You guys can find me on all platforms at truly_YSK. Follow me at truly_YSK. If you want to get the album directly from the artist, go to my website at IamYSK.com. I'll say it again, IamYSK.com.
Make sure y'all pull up, and if you're watching, make sure y'all gotta tap in, man. Check out my little bros, man. He really do his greatest, and he is devoted to it. That's what I love about it, man. Truly YSK, my little guy. Let's go.
Thank you.
Hey, man, it's your boy JusB, and this is a special. Yo, man, it's your boy JusB, and welcome to the JusB Show. And don't